Uh, More on my dream about the flooding train, tram, subway. I don't speak Chinese or Mandarin. Insane footage. Train passengers wade in neck-deep water. Many dead as floods devastate mainland China. So here's a 10-second clip of people wading in water inside the tram or train or whatever subway. Inside and outside. Could you imagine being on that? In other news, there's 600-kilometer-an-hour maglev train is seen right there, China. Same footage. Chinese people get New York City subway experience. That's cute. But the thing is, my dream was very, very specific. So I showed you some things the other day from, was it the Netherlands or somewhere in Germany or somewhere, flooding. And I'm like, hey, I had a dream about this major flooding coming into a city, and I was on side of a subway car. I was by myself, and the guy was standing outside by the stairs that led down to it, and then there was another guy up the steps looking for water, like this flood of water. And if he sees it, he's gonna yell to that guy. That guy's gonna yell to me to get on the damn subway and get the hell out of there. So that guy comes, he hears from him, he goes, go, go, it's coming, it's coming. I run inside this thing, the door closes, I press a button, it accidentally goes backwards. I press the wrong button, just slightly. I go, oh shit. And this one was like, I felt like this wasn't even a train car that was normally operating for some reason, a subway. But whatever, I press the other button, it goes forward, I'm out of there, I'm safe. It comes up out of the subterranean environment, and then I'm above ground and on like stilt things, what do you want to call them, on way up high. And I'm looking at the devastation in the city, and I cannot believe what I'm looking at in a major city environment. Again, I said New York City, San Francisco, LA. A major city was what I saw. Big skyscrapers, but it was absolute destruction. Like, oh my God, this isn't just an area got flooded, or even when a tidal wave came in and came out, like this was like, it was bad. It was real bad. Debris was absolutely everywhere. Now if I go back to, because this is a new video. This was posted 11 hours ago. So this is on top of the other flooding videos I showed you recently, very recently. China flood. China flooding subway. It looks like that's a word people are tagging right now. Already seen that one. So here's, oh wow, someone's stuck in that one. A woman rescued in floodwaters in China. They got her. More scenes from the flood in China. Again, it looks like that might be on the train. Yep, I can see the bar, the subway. Same thing. New York Times, severe flooding in central China has killed at least 12 people, including some who were trapped in the subway. More than 100,000 people had to be evacuated, according to state media reports. Posted 59 minutes ago. After a weekend of unusually heavy rainfall, the banks of major rivers overflowed and caused severe flooding across China's Henan province on Tuesday. That's today. Again, that one video keeps showing up. Rescuers jump into action. Intense flooding in parts of China. So I'd like to look at. I mean, there's a skyscraper right here. It looks like in the background. City lights, trees, poles. This looks like a city environment. Dramatic video shows deadly flooding in China. I'm gonna click on the old Huffington Post, blah, and see if I'm gonna spare you the imagery. See if we can find actual video. Dramatic video posted on social media captured people trapped in subways and cars floating down the streets as floods tore through China's Henan province. After heavy rain drenched the city of Zhengzhou in central China on Tuesday, at least a dozen people have been reported dead. More videos coming out of the situation. That's the same one. Alright, let's take a look at some of these. So that was the one we've kind of seen already. Everyone's just sitting there, I guess. So, okay. This one's interesting. Again, a downtown type environment. Again, it's in China. Doesn't change the fact that it looks like a downtown type of an area to me. You know, city environment. Look at those skyscrapers back there at the end. Right up here in the top right corner. Or the apartments within the city. You know, who knows? We saw that lady getting rescued. That's it. So anyways, again, I got a dream on this. Very clear, very detailed. It wasn't that long ago that I got the dream. Maybe 2 months ago. I don't know. I remember it clear as day. I still remember it now. It was very, very... It was a bad deal. and I described it when I had the dream too. Of course, my other account got banned on YouTube. So I can't point you to any videos right now, but... This is the kind of stuff I've been getting in my dreams. They're showing me stuff that's going to happen in the future. And I believe they've showed me crypto prices already too, because they have come true on the Digibyte twice, and then there was something else they showed me. And then again, the XPRT, persistence token, they showed me a 1 and a 2 back when it was $15 to $16. I thought maybe it means it's going back down to 12. I should put orders in at 12, which I did, and they filled because it did go to 12. But it's up $5 right now. What's half of 5? 250. We're in the twos. 1 to 2 is what I saw in the dream. They showed me twice, a 1 and a 2 separately. My monkey mind says, well, I can't go to $1 to $2. Get out of here. $16. You kidding me? It's going to 12. And it did, but then it kept going. Down, 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 down. Here we are. So, I've got numbers for XRP. I've got numbers for Digibyte. I've got numbers for Theta. And Theta's getting quite close to the number that I got. Doge, got a number for Doge. It's in spitting distance of hitting. Doge is like 2 to 3 cents away from where it's at right now in the target that I got, which was a little lower than 2 or 3 cents from where it's at now. I just don't want to get crazy and go for the low number that they showed me. Like, I want to go a little higher so I feel like my order should fill, to be safe. You know, don't get too greedy. But it's fascinating to me. I've never had this kind of thing happen to me before. It's been happening for over a year now. And stuff is happening that now I can go, oh, look, that just happened. Oh, look, that just happened. Oh, that's happened. Oh, my daughter, I think I got something that she needs to know that can help her with something. As soon as we get these stupid test results. I'm dying to hear what they are, because if it's just incredible that they gave me the solution to help my daughter in a dream. If that's what it is. And I have to wait to see if that's what it is. Because I can't claim a victory until I see. But to know that there are beings, spirits, entities, if you will, that are able to communicate with us humans, in this case me in this instance, that they could be spending their time doing a lot of other things doing, but they've decided to, we'll give that guy Joe some information. And not only that, it'll help him and his people get out of debt, financial information, out of debt, cryptos, which I'm out of debt, minus one little tiny thing. My house is paid off. My mother-in-law's house is paid off, which I paid. I did that with my crypto profits, thanks to them giving me the information. Really, but for them to also say, "Oh, here's how you can help your daughter," and it's a pretty serious thing actually. That I'll tell you about later. You know, once we figure everything out. I'm gonna sit here and go, wow, they care that much about us. And at least, again, in this case, because I'm doing the work to upgrade myself spiritually, so to speak, every night, every day. They're like, well, he's putting the time in. Let's keep going with him. You don't put the time in, they're not going to keep going with you. You're wasting their time. So I'm trying my damnedest not to waste their time and do what I'm supposed to be doing. And I've got guidance from Woo Dude, Julianne, the channeler. Like, this is just incredible. And I go to bed at night like, ooh, what am I going to see tonight? Like, God only knows what they're going to show me. Oh, I saw Ilhan Omar being arrested. Not too long ago, fairly recently. I don't know if I've mentioned this in a video like this. I might have. But I saw Ilhan Omar, the terrorist congresswoman, you know, some people call her, being arrested. And I never saw Hillary Clinton in the next room, but I had a knowing. I absolutely knew with certainty Hillary Clinton's in the next room, and it was in a house. We were in a house when this happened. And I was actually playing the role of an informant, so to speak. My job was to keep her there, Ilhan, in this one particular room, so that when either the feds or I felt like it was military, to be honest with you, the way they carried themselves, the way they were dressed, because you know the FBI and the police even can look kind of militarized, so it's hard to tell. But I felt like this was more military, to be honest with you, or it could have been the feds, you know, like FBI feds. But they came in. She tried to squiggle out of it, and help me, get me out of this. And the lady who was like in charge was like, I can't help you with anything. Not now. It's over. Like, it's over. You're done. I'm sorry. And and then the lady walks out, and they finish arresting Ilhan. I knew Hillary Clinton is in the next room. And then when I woke up, I'm telling myself, asking, why is she in the next room? Why the hell did I need to know that Hillary Clinton's in the next room? I didn't see her getting arrested. I saw Ilhan. But as I thought about it, I said, okay, I feel like there's two scenarios. And for what, I'm like, did Hillary somehow have information that she's going to get in trouble? But you know how if you can rat out somebody else and you help the feds with other things they're looking at to bring charges to other people, they'll give you a little lighter sentence, you know, that kind of thing. I thought maybe she had something on her that she helped with. You know, Hillary had on her, on Ilhan. But then I go, what if Hillary's next? She's in the next room. Maybe she's next. Arrest. I go, So our little friendly friend of the certain alphabet letter, decodes and stuff, had said, at some point, Bill and Hillary are going to get sick, rapidly deteriorating health. Remember that? I got a sneaky suspicion we're getting really, really close to that, because that's going to be the cover story, in my opinion. We shall see. Take care.